What's up everybody, this is Master Ian Gamer. Today we got the trailer for Overwatch 2 Season 12 showing off officially the theme for this season, which is of course Egyptian mythology, along with a ton of new skins, the brand new game mode Clash and its corresponding new maps, the announcement of a rank reset for competitive, and a ton of other juicy details. So in this video I'm going to dive into all the specifics of what actually got revealed in this season's trailer, as well as the other surrounding blog posts and information posted by Blizzard about what we have to look forward to in the upcoming Overwatch 2 Season 12. So let's go ahead and jump right on in, starting with the trailer. First and foremost, it does give us a nice showcase of the new hero Juno. Most of us have already played Juno at this point, so we're not really seeing anything new here, but it is definitely exciting to finally have Juno coming to the game properly in Season 12. And with her on the gameplay front will be coming the new game mode Clash. Now, many of us already played Clash back in Season 10 when Blizzard ran a limited time trial for it, but now the mode is fully properly being released, along with two new maps, one being Hanaoka, the Hanamura remix version that we played back in Season 10, but also now we have announced that we'll be getting the new Temple of Anubis remix Clash map called Throne of Anubis. We get our first look here at this map in the trailer, along with some gameplay of everything going on here. Definitely I am excited to get to explore this map, see what all it holds, and also just play the new Clash game mode. But that transitions us then into the first new skin, being the mythic skin for this season, which is Anubis Reaper. Yes, I'll admit this skin looks really cool. It should have gone to Ramatra, but it still looks really cool for Reaper, so it's hard for me to complain too much in that regard. We can see it has different color schemes here and different head designs, ranging from the classic jackal head that Anubis is typically depicted as, to a more subtle, almost fox-like looking mask, and then a mummy version with a bone jackal sort of head over it. I think that mummy version looks pretty cool, actually. Kind of creepy, but cool. And then it takes us into the Battle Pass segment, where we get a look at the new skins coming as part of the Battle Pass, including the Oni Ana skin. There's actually a few skins here that seem more Japanese inspired than Egyptian mythology, but cool. Next up comes the Bast Doomfist skin, an Egyptian cat-themed skin. Bast, of course, being one of the Egyptian gods, who we've previously seen represented by Ana in skins, but now we're getting one here for Doomfist. We then get a Dorothy skin for Ashe with a Tin Man Bob. Interesting that they're tapping into an IP like Wizard of Oz just for a one-off skin, basically. That's not even like a collab skin or anything. This is just part of the Battle Pass. But I gotta admit, I really like that Bob design, so a fun skin there. And then we get a look again at Anubis Reaper along with Thoth Ilari, which I'm assuming is another Egyptian god or mythological figure. Personally, I'm not too well versed on Egyptian mythology, so there's probably a lot of little details here I'm overlooking. And also Captain Sigma, who, well, is just Captain Sigma. Honestly, I quite like this Captain Sigma skin. It's so simple, so straightforward, but I like it. Looks good. And then that takes us to the shop skins. Yes, the actually good skins, one could say, for a given season. And here we get a look at the first recolor for this season, a recolor of Mercy's Dragoon skin, this time red instead of green, along with the Aset Echo skin, which appears to be kind of like Horus in that it seems to be some sort of bird god of the Egyptian mythology theme. Again, I'm not super well versed in Egyptian mythology, so I'm sure there are others who could better explain it than myself, but it definitely has a very shiny gold look to it and definitely gives me a sort of like pharaoh mummy type vibe. A nice looking skin to say the least. And then we get a few interesting skins here. On the left, we of course have what appears to be sushi chef Genji. Many of you pointed out that he looked like a sushi chef in my leaked video that I posted yesterday. And now that we have a full-on proper close-up here, yeah, I think it's safe to say he's supposed to be a chef. And in the middle here, we get Heist Diva, which is one of actually a few skins we get that play into a sort of money heist sub-theme for this season where different characters have suits and animal masks and are bank robbers of sorts. A very fun theme, honestly. One of the more interesting elements of this season, I'd say, just based on what we see in the trailer. And for those of you who are curious, here is a look at her mech as well, which was shown off in some of the promotional artwork alongside the season, but isn't actually in the trailer itself. And then on the right, we get a new Pharah skin, which, I'll be honest, I don't exactly know what I'm looking at here. It's white with gold trim. I think this is tied to Egyptian mythology, but I don't actually know, and I haven't really seen anyone talk too much about it yet, so new Pharah skin, I don't really know what it is though. Then we get 3 more shop skins, one of them, of course, being for Kiriko, who looks to be some sort of Oni with a fox motif. Fox, Oni, Kiriko skin? Okay, yeah, sounds about right. In the middle, we get another one of those bank heist skins, this one being for Soldier 76, along with what appears to be a new emote where he's making it rain money. That's a pretty fun emote. I'm honestly pretty hyped for these bank heist skins. I think they're a fun little sub-theme. And then on the right, we get what looks to be an Art Deco Mercy skin. She has a very sort of classic 1920s formal wear type vibe. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here. And yeah, the fact that Kiriko and Mercy are both getting new legendary skins this season and that they're both in the shop, not surprising in the least. It then is announced that there will be a rank reset happening this season for competitive. So if you're into the competitive scene, I suppose this will either be amazing or terrible, depending on how you feel about it. Personally, I'm not a competitive player, so it's all the same to me. And then they show off that there will be 2 new hero mastery courses added for Pharah and Zarya. Zarya actually kind of surprised me here because she doesn't seem like the sort of hero that has a ton of like techs involved with her kit, but cool to see her getting represented at least a little bit with this hero mastery course. And then they announced the Overwatch 2 anniversary event, which will be featuring the return of the Mirror Watch game mode along with the April Fool's game mode. Interesting. I mean, clearly they're taking the most fun and popular modes of the year and bringing them back for anniversary. But I do hope they also have things other than just old returning modes, because I would like if, maybe there's some skins as a part of this, or like at least the option to get skins for free or cheap or something as part of the anniversary. Come on, Blizzard, make it actually feel like an anniversary. But then it wraps up showing the little promotional artwork which we had leaked yesterday, before transitioning to what I suppose you could say is this season's collab teaser, where we see what looks to be the Frostmourne sword from World of Warcraft lore, a sword famously wielded by Arthas. So yeah, looks like this season's collab is going to be a World of Warcraft collab, a in-house tie-in, which I'm sure a lot of people are excited for. I'll give them that. And I'm assuming based on the animation we see here and what we know about the character it seems to be representing, this is probably going to be a Reinhardt skin, just more than likely, which is interesting. Reinhardt seems to be getting a lot of really cool stuff lately. Good for Rein mains, I suppose. But yeah, personally, it's one that I don't think I'm too hyped for, but in-house collab makes sense to see more Warcraft tie-ins and whatnot, so that's pretty cool. Outside of the trailer, though, there were some additional announcements and reveals. First up, it was revealed in the blog post that Ana will apparently be getting a new mythic weapon called Midnight Sun. We unfortunately don't get a look at what this weapon actually looks like or any further information about how it works or, any of the special details with it. We just know it'll be coming as part of the season. And then additionally, we get a closer look at many of the skins mentioned. Here we can see some of the Battle Pass skins, which will be featured in this season. And then an image of the shop skins as well, which you may notice there are 2 new skins which weren't featured in the video, being polar skins for Reinhardt and Brigitte. Very nice to see. Interesting that this Reinhardt skin, as many of you may realize, was actually teased more than a year and a half ago, nearly 2 years ago, I think, as part of the initial early trailers for Overwatch 2. So yeah, Basically 2 years we've been waiting for this Polar Reinhardt skin, and now here it is, actually in the game. And the last major thing that was announced as part of everything today is that new in-game loot will be available through Xbox Game Pass. I'll just go ahead and read off this little section here from the blog post. Get ready to gear up even more, heroes. Overwatch 2 is coming to Xbox Game Pass on September 17th. To unlock these goodies, simply link your Battle.net account to an eligible Xbox Game Pass account. Starting on September 17th, you'll receive an instant one-time grant of 30 Mythic Prisms to spend on Mythic Unlocks and 6 awesome hero skins: Cardboard Reinhardt, Turtleship Diva, Cyber Dragon Hanzo, Street Runner Genji, Bee Mercy, and Cleric Lifeweaver. These items will be yours to keep, but you'll need to log in and ensure that your accounts are linked by October 21st to claim them. Additional in-game collectibles will be ongoing while you remain subscribed to an eligible Xbox Game Pass account with your Battle.net account linked. These include an array of items via continuous access to select Overwatch 2 shop cosmetics from prior seasons, plus a stackable XP boost. So yeah, basically you get free access to old skins periodically, it sounds, by being linked to Game Pass, along with other little XP boosts and stuff. So basically just get extra stuff by utilizing Game Pass as a part of this. And that does it for everything major that was announced during today's trailer reveal and corresponding blog posts and announcements. Overall, I gotta say, not the most exciting Overwatch season we've seen. Some of the skins are pretty cool. I'm definitely interested in those bank heist skins, and I think there's a few other interesting skins here and there. The Anubis Reaper skin, despite it clearly should have having gone to Ramattra, is a pretty cool mythic skin overall, so can't really complain about that. And I am of course very excited for the new Clash game mode, and of course, Juno. Finally having her in the game will be amazing, but by and large, I don't know. This season doesn't feel like it's super duper hyping me at the moment. I'm curious to see if any other stuff gets announced around mid-season, new experiments or in-game things to play around with. We'll have to wait and see. Personally, though, I think I'll be spending most of my time this season just enjoying the new hero, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on all this in the comments down below. Are you excited by the Battle Pass theme, the new game mode, new maps? Or are you going to sleep on this season? Maybe nothing here interests you and you're just going to pass it up to go play something else for the next couple months. Either way, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below, and as always, be sure to subscribe, hit up that bell icon, follow me on X, and join my Discord server to hang out and never miss any of my future Overwatch 2 news, streams, and other content. Special thanks to my YouTube channel members that help make these videos possible, and if you'd like to join them to earn some cool rewards, then just hit that join button down below. Otherwise, this is Master Ian Gamer signing off, and until next time, have a great day.